The Bible says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom." This is day 6, so I want you to take out day 6 from your daily work binder and take out the papers that are in there. The first one you're going to find is one that you love. These are the fact homework pages that says, "You be the teacher." So what I want you to do is, in just a minute, you're going to pause the video. I want you to go through. Now remember, we learned these hard ones. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 3 plus 6 equals 9. 4 plus 7 equals 11, and 5 plus 7 equals 12. Those are the new facts that we learned last week. They're trickier, you just have to learn them, you just have to memorize them. And if you can't remember, you can go back to your flashcards and practice them there, and they'll help you remember them. You're going to have to memorize them. Okay, so you're going to take a look at this worksheet, You Be the Teacher. You're going to circle the ones that are not right and write the correct answer beside them. Now, in just a minute, I'm going to have you pause the video, and I'll do the same thing here, and you can check your work in just a minute, okay? So go ahead and pause the video, do this work, and then come back. Okay, hopefully you paused the video and took a minute to see which ones were correct and which ones were not. You be the teacher here. I only found 2 that were wrong. Did you find 2? Hopefully you found the same 2. Down here at the bottom, see at the top we had 6 plus 3 is 9, 7 plus 5 is 12, 3 plus 5 is 8, 5 plus 2 is 7, 4 plus 7 is 11. Those were all right. Same thing in the next row. I found all of those to be right too. When I got to the bottom row, I found 6 plus 3 equals 8. No, that can't be right. And so I circled 6 plus 3 because 6 plus 3 equals 9. And I wrote the correct answer right there. Also down here at the very bottom, 5 plus 7 equals 13. Also not right. 5 plus 7 equals 12. So I circled those and I wrote the correct answer. So when you're done with that, we'll go ahead to the next page. So for today's math lesson, you're going to need this worksheet. You find it in your binder. We did one of these on Monday earlier this week. You'll find this worksheet, and also you need your purple flashcards out of your binder. We're going to work on those. Okay, we're going to start here with this worksheet here. And you can write your name at the top. If you need to pause the video, you can. You're going to need 2 colors of crayons. I chose red and I chose purple. You're going to need 2 colors of crayons like we did last week, where we use those colors to show the different numbers on this. So if you don't have crayons in front of you, I want you to go ahead and pause the video and get out 2 crayons. All right, did you get them? Okay, so we're gonna work through this together. I want you to look here. It says 8 plus 3, and then there's a blank. So what we're gonna do here at this first space is we're gonna color in 8, choose one color. I'm gonna color in 8 blocks. Okay, you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? I'm going to choose my other color, and I'm going to color in that many blocks. So how many think I'm going to color? 3, right? Okay. So this is a new set of facts, just like we learned last week, where there's no trick to being able to figure them out. You just have to memorize them. So right now we're just practicing learning why they are what they are. So here we colored 8 blocks red. I colored mine red. You colored whatever color. And I colored 3 blocks purple. So I'm going to count all of the blocks to find the final answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we know that 8 plus 3 equals 11. And I'm going to write 11 there. If you want to do it with your crayon, that's okay. Then we're going to do the swap-a-roo. Top, 8 plus 3 equals 11. At the bottom, 3 plus 8 equals 11. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to color the first 3 with my red crayon. And then I'm going to go ahead and do 8 more with my purple crayon, whatever colors you chose. Now you should see, because these are they have the same add-ins, you'll notice that they came to the same answer. You see that? We colored the same number of blocks. So if 8 plus 3 equals 11, then what does 3 plus 8 equal? 11. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Again, you're going to pause the video. I want you to go through and try to figure out all of these. And when you unpause the video, I'm going to have the answers for you so you can check your work. And we'll go through them together, okay? Go ahead and pause your video now. Okay, I've finished mine. Have you finished yours? Let's take a look at each of these. We did the first two together. Down here we had 8 plus 4. You see I colored 8, and then I switched colors and I colored 4 more. Did you count them up? What is 8 plus 4? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That little black line shows us that's a group of 10. So anything past that, 10, 11, 12. So 8 plus 4 equals 12. In the same way, if I switch the add-ins, 4 plus 8 equals 12. Down here, now you might notice that something about all of these seems the same. Maybe you can tell me in a minute. 8 plus 5 equals 13. So I colored my 8 and my 5. And the total, if I count them all up together, is 13. Did you get that one? And then we switch the numbers. 5 plus 8 equals 13. So 5 in red, 8 in purple. I have red and purple. 5 plus 8 equals 13. 8 plus 6 equals 14. That was a big one. 8 blocks here and 6 blocks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if we switch those add-ins to be 6 plus 8, the answer also is 14. What did you notice that was the same about all of these problems? All of them have an 8. So in each time we're adding to 8. 8 plus 3, 8 plus 4, 8 plus 5, 8 plus 6. And each time the number gets a little bit bigger. So we just have to memorize these. So what you'll do now is you'll take out your flashcards. You just have this one purple card. Remember, you're going to have to tear this bottom strip off and then tear this side strip off. You can do with it whatever you want to. And then you can use this paper to help you with the answers if you need help. Like you can't remember what 5 plus 8 is, you can find it on this paper. And so you're going to tear these apart, and then you're going to write the answers on the back. And then practice with these so you can memorize it. You might want to mix them in with your group from last week and practice with those too. You're going to need these to be able to work on your fact worksheet this week to help you with some of the answers, because these are tricky. It's going to take some practice. Just like we would practice in the classroom, you're going to need to practice at home. So make sure you do that. Please make sure you write the correct answers on the back, because if you don't write correct answers, it's going to be very hard for you to write down correct answers on anything later. So make sure you have the right answers. And then you may want to put these in a baggie or get a paper clip just to keep them safe. Okay? All right, we're going to take a look at our math worksheet. One thing I wanted to tell you when we get started with math and phonics today is this week, Mrs. Zimmerman, when I get the papers back, Mrs. Zimmerman is actually going to look at your papers for this week, not last week, so we're just starting out. I'm going to look at your papers from this week, and I'm actually going to put a grade on them. Not like a test grade, but like a daily work grade. So there's really no reason that you should have wrong answers on papers that Mrs. Zimmerman goes through with you. Also, your mom and dad can help you read the directions too. I want to make sure you're working hard at home, and we got to have some grades. So make sure you're doing your best, because I'm going to look at them. I'm going to look at them when I get them from you at the end of this week. So make sure you're doing your best. If mom and dad wants to send me pictures, that's fine too. Of course, if you have any questions, you can call me or text me or send me a Zoom meeting message or whatever. We're going to get started with our math guided practice worksheet next.